Coming to you from a wrong turn off Route 66. Somewhere in the Sonoran Desert, it's James Out West, featuring Ryan Rooks.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, James Out West, January 14th, 2021.
Yeah, man.
What's
Dude,
up, Bubba?
You got the new looks?
Right, yeah, some new digs, got some renovations.
I'll post a video on Instagram to show the whole thing, but man, it looks
good.
It looks
yeah.
good. I dig it. So,
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. Oh, you talking about these boys right here?
Yeah.
These boys right here?
You guys showed up.
These
It
boys
was
right
good.
here?
It was a great game. I have to give you props.
Bruh.
I didn't pick them.
Right, well, we know
I
that.
didn't pick a lot right
We
this
know
week.
that. We know that.
But you did pretty well.
Yeah, 4-2 against the spread, 6-0 overall.
You got all games correct as far as winners. But yeah.
I had a feeling, obviously, not just being a Browns fan, but Pittsburgh was ripe for the taking. Granted, they spotted us in early 7 with the bonehead play, with it going over Ben's head. But let's be honest, our defense stepped up and did what they needed to do. Offensively, they did what they needed to do. And Mike Tomlin got beat by a guy in his basement.
Which is awesome, the fact of how many people you guys had out coach.
You know what that shows you? How prepared they
Discipline.
are. And how good of a head coach.
Correct.
The
I will give you that
should-be
credit.
head coach of the year, Kevin Stefanski.
No.
What are you talking about? No, they won 11 games.
Which is what?
The
when was
Cleveland
last time
Browns
that
won
happened?
11 games. 1994. I was 13 years old. Come on, bro.
Okay. So either way, props. It's crazy. And how were you feeling when it was 28-0? And then
Well, I already knew it wasn't over because we're Browns fans. We're nervous, and we know. We've seen so many things happen.
right,
So, with that being said,
even at 28-0 though.
28-0, my friends were texting me, some of my boys, hey, it's over. It's a wrap. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
hate you.
It's not going to happen.
I
Yeah,
was
no
sending
way.
memes and all
Stop.
this stuff, and
No. I had my buddy George call me from Ohio. His fiance Lauren was like, it's over. I was like, no, it's not. Tell her to be quiet. It is not over. And sure as shit, what
how
happened?
scared were you?
So here's what I will say. I was never nervous about us losing the game because when we were standing there watching it, me and my brother and Patrick, it was one of those things where, oh, man, they have to get a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. The onside kick, a touchdown, and a 2-point. Like they had, or touchdown, 2-point conversion, onside kick, field goal. I was like, it's not going to happen.
Yes.
And then especially when it got under about 4 minutes, I was like, ooh, this is, this is going to be reality. They're going to win this game.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Ben Roethlisberger, hopefully, his last
Oh my gosh!
vision, the last picture of him
If that's his last
in
game.
the NFL is him sitting on that bench with his chubby double chin, crying tears of joy that the Cleveland Browns fans were licking up like Cartman on South Park.
You guys deserve it. You guys have had one heck of a losing run,
It's been incredible.
and that's one way that's kind of a good. Hey,
I mean, we went 1-31 before this.
yeah.
Okay. So to have won 11 games, for them to flip it over like they did, and for Baker to have stepped up and played the way that he did,
man. Dude.
if they can do that this week, they have a chance.
I think you guys need to control their run game.
And the time of position. We'll get
into
there.
all that, but yeah, there's some interesting things that I've seen. But Baker Mayfield finally is getting his throws out quickly. It was actually the fastest he's done it all year long. It was at 2.3 seconds. That's awesome. We've been talking about his footwork all year long. Congrats, man. Let's get into this week. This is going to be an awesome week. I'm so excited for all these games.
Oh my gosh, so am I. 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. We got Rams moving on from Seattle, went up there and smacked them around. Unbelievable. Their defense is legit,
a
for real, and
rough
fierce. Green Bay is
household.
going to be a tough situation, a tough go in Green Bay. The weather, Aaron Rodgers, number 1 offense versus number 1 defense.
Dude, the Rams are the mother effing Catalina wine mixer. They are like you. It's always going to be entertaining. There's going to be something, but you never know what you're going to get. And it was awesome. Freaking Aaron Donald breaks a rib, however you want to say it, comes back in the game. Jalen Ramsey looks amazing. Freaking, they have their Wolford.
Yeah, the
And then
Wolford of Wall
he gets
Street.
out. Goff comes in as the backup, even though he's the starter. Man, it was the mother effing Catalina wine mixer. But this week, LA Rams versus Green Bay. Green Bay's minus 6.5. What are you thinking?
I think Green Bay wins this, and I do think they cover.
I mean, Rodgers coming off of a career high 48 touchdowns this year.
Playing smooth, playing loose.
Devontae Adams killing it.
18 touchdowns, quietly 18 touchdown receptions.
And isn't that a Packers record? I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, excited to see him versus Ramsey, but Ramsey's not going to be matched up against him all the time because they move him so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting, but the one thing that I think we've kind of talked about is the cold is going to come into play, right?
100%. It's calling for it to be below in the low 30s.
Yeah. So a stat that I saw is that in freezing weather, Jared Goff is 1-1, has no touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a passing rate of 34.5.
That's not good.
Do you know what Rodgers is?
I'm going to say better than that.
10-0, 26 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a passing rate of 118.5. A little bit of a difference. I think that hands down gives you the stat that's going to tell me who I'm going to pick in this game. It's Green Bay's for sure, and I think they're going to cover.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the 6.5.
Yeah, me too, because I think they win by 2 scores. I don't know that the Rams keep it close. I think they can get to Rodgers. Obviously, Bakhtiari out. That's a big problem on that left-hand side. Leonard Floyd's going to be coming off that side. He had 10.5 sacks on the season, 2 last week. They got all over Mr. Unlimited, Russ Wilson.
He got cooked.
Yeah. Whatever he was cooking got burnt, bro.
Yeah, the Rams look good. I mean, it's surprising. Their defense is rocking right now, and I think if the Terminator, Aaron Donald, shows up,
he is the freak. He is an absolute one-man wrecking crew. He's going to show up. He's going to play. He's going to play well. I just think that the bag of tricks that LaFleur and Rodgers have in store with the running back game that they have, there's too many weapons,
too many options,
and their defense is too good for the Rams' lackluster offense. Yes, we can call them lackluster.
And that's the thing that's scary about Green Bay is that they can either stay on the field and run the ball, or they can slowly pick you apart with Aaron Rodgers and just doing small little screen plays, little 4 or 5 yarders. They'll stay on the field and they'll slow that down. They'll open up that Rams.
So we're both taking Green Bay minus 6.5.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Now this next game is probably this is the toughest game to pick in my opinion.
I completely agree.
Baltimore versus Buffalo. Buffalo, tremendous. If they
number
had
2
been,
seed.
If this is what sucks is if Buffalo would have been doing this, if this is like their 3rd year or 4th year in a row of being in the playoffs and winning 10, 11 games. I know they made it last year or the year before they made it. I probably would take them at home.
Ooh.
Baltimore is playing unbelievable. They're on the road. It's only a 2.5 point, so basically it's a pick 'em. If this was neutral, the Ravens would have the half-point advantage based on these numbers.
And it's at what, an 8:30 Eastern game?
You said snow's expected. So if they expect snow, I'm taking Buffalo. If it doesn't snow, I'm taking Baltimore. I know that sucks to say that now. It's kind of a cop-out, but that's going to make the difference for me. Lamar's never played in snow. He said he threw snowballs on Louisville's campus one time.
Oh, yeah. No,
you saw when he was sluggish around.
He's never even played. They were just throwing snowballs.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen, Wyoming, friggin' played in freezing weather all the time.
So I'm okay with that situation. We know that Buffalo's D can ball out when needed. We know Baltimore's D can ball out when needed. Obviously Baltimore's run game, number 1.
They're killing it right now. I mean, putting up 400 yards, like it's a lot, and they're on that stride. But I think Buffalo has been on that stride for a while, and they're peaking a little bit more. And remember,
Baltimore's run defense is like 26th in the league.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing: Buffalo doesn't run a lot. They don't, but they run enough. And Josh Allen being that cat, that guy that can go up and go get it.
Did you see some of the throws rolling out?
He's incredible. He flicks his wrist, it goes 90 yards.
We keep complimenting him, but man, he's doing it. I'm taking Buffalo no matter what.
Okay.
I wanted to take. It was hard because of the run game, and if Baltimore can slow it down, I could see Baltimore winning. But I believe more in Buffalo. I'm taking Buffalo.
Okay, so that's our first swap, and like I said, I might have to edit this, throw one in there before the game starts. And it's snowing. James has picked.
Okay. We'll resend that out just
and
real
then
quick.
Sunday, 2 games.
First game Sunday.
It's the afternoon game. Thank
Yep.
goodness. So I'm either going to be celebrating all night, or I'm going to be toasting either way, either to one heck of a season for the Cleveland Browns to do what they did, to win a playoff game, to win 11 games in the division,
Yeah.
to sneakily, and what makes a lot of sense and what's crazy is next year we will have a third place schedule. So the other divisions we play, we'll play the third place team.
Right.
That gives us a
That's
huge
awesome.
advantage.
Yep.
And to build on what they did.
And OBJ's already talking trash.
So I'm excited. Yeah, as one does. As one does. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
With that being said, I'm taking the Cleveland Browns to win this game.
All right.
I know this sounds
To
like a homer
win?
pick to win this game. So obviously they cover. I'm still good.
Yeah, correct.
But I'm taking them to win this game. And let me tell you why. Because I think offensively what they're doing, okay, listen, Pat Mahomes and their offense is the best offense in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
But we've seen them get got.
Which is funny because Mike Evans said that they are the best roster in the NFL. Not offense, but
Right.
roster.
And when I look at those things, I'm like, Kansas City can get got.
Dude,
you have to keep the ball from them. You have to run the ball. They're going to have to get, and I know it sounds like they're going to have to get a couple of first downs per drive,
You need a special team
and then score on that drive. And they really can't be threes. They need to be sevens.
you need to run the ball, slow down the clock, or slow down the ball as far as time of possession for Kansas City, and you need a big either turnover, a pick six, or a huge special team, which you can absolutely do. You guys have weapons. It's hard because I think Kansas City, they're going to hands down win this thing, but I don't know if they're going to cover. They never cover.
They haven't covered in like the last 8 games.
So I'm going to say Kansas City wins, but Cleveland covers.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. We're sitting on it. There's a gleam.
Yeah,
There's a gleam. This Browns team reminds me of the younger Green Bay Packers team with Brett Favre and Holmgren and Mooch when he was a young coach, and they had all these young guys growing up together and learning this on the fly and having success.
But you guys have a better running game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to win it, but I don't trust Kansas City.
And I want everybody to not pick them. I want everybody to take Kansas City. Just keep that train rolling. Just keep that train rolling.
That's fine. That's fine. But good luck.
Now,
I wish you the best.
thank you. I appreciate that,
Of
sir.
course.
Now, the Sunday night game, what everybody assumed they were going to meet in the playoffs,
Yep.
the Tampa Bay Gronkaneers
The old men, which we might be the last time we see both.
at New Orleans.
Sorry.
Well, yes, in the sense of this is Drew Brees' last go.
And most likely we'll see Tom Brady again. But there's
Brady's going to play another 3 years.
Like what we were talking about. Yeah. That guy's. Yeah,
He's literally going to play. He's going to literally play until he gets his AARP discount.
When you take care of your body like that, man, and you're married to something like that, yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
You got money.
Avocado ice cream and witchery.
Yeah, right.
Avocado ice cream and
my
witchcraft. It's an amazing thing.
It works. I'm really excited for this game, too. Like I said, all these games are going to be great. But good old Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. Mike Evans, like I was just saying, says they think they have the most talented roster, which they have a lot of big names, but they didn't start playing right at the beginning of the year.
No, they didn't. They had to try to figure out like who's
what,
whose offense are we running.
Right. But now they're clicking. I mean, the weapons that they have, they look good. Then you look at the other side with New Orleans. They got Michael Thomas back. Kamara is rolling. Kamara, excuse me. It's hard to pick, but I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Ditto. I was taking Tampa Bay as well.
Were you?
Yeah. I already have them circled. I don't think Drew Brees gets to ride off in the sunset, making it to the NFC Championship game where he would lose to Green Bay or moving on to the Super Bowl. I just don't see that happening for him.
No.
I think they had their moment in the sun.
Yeah.
They won their Super Bowl.
After Katrina.
They got everything. They got
the
done
win
what needed to get done.
Yeah, that whole thing happened.
He's a first ballot, one of the greatest, statistically the greatest quarterback ever type shit.
Oh yeah, they're 1-2 in passing yards.
But I think earlier in the year I had said Green Bay would be playing Tampa Bay in the NFC Championship game, and Green Bay would be moving on.
Right.
I did say it would be Kansas City and Buffalo, but I threw the caveat out there probably about week 6 or week 7 where I said, if I'm not taking my Browns to be in the AFC Championship game, which I had them playing Kansas City in the AFC Championship game and
Kansas
losing.
City a little bit,
so
man.
I'm almost on par for where the Final Four is going to be. Bro.
Well, it's the reason why the show is called James Out West. Ryan Rooks. Good job.
So we're close.
But
We're close, bro.
You even also called who's going to be the MVP. You called that out early when we were talking,
yeah.
even talking about Russell Wilson.
Yeah, after week 2.
Dude, I saw a stat in the first 5 games, he did more than he did in the rest of the games for the year.
Yep.
It's incredible. I mean, we were talking about Josh Allen, but Aaron Rodgers has done it, and Devontae Adams makes him look so good.
Yeah, he's when Aaron Rodgers says that the most gifted athlete he ever played with was Charles Woodson, and that Devontae Adams should be in this conversation, should tell you something.
And he talks a lot, but he doesn't. It doesn't seem to BS. That's a very, very impressive statement. So it's going to be an interesting week, man. Got a whole bunch of coaching openings.
Yeah, a bunch. Well, there were 7 openings as of this morning. I believe there's now 6 because
your old man,
Urban Meyer, has accepted the job as the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So, do you like Urban Meyer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you're
oh yeah.
Which I think that job is set up. You have picks.
Ton of money. Picks, number 1 pick. You're in Florida. That had a big thing to do with it because of the money.
No state taxes.
I'm sure he got his wife Shells. I'm sure he got her a cabana suite for the game.
Brought the
you know what they did say though.
That was the one thing is that they were saying great.
And they did say that he wanted to make sure that these facilities are upgraded before the season starts.
I heard about this and I mean everything. It was detailed. It's going to be interesting, and if his style is going to work. I mean, now he's dealing with grown men that have children and have lives and have 401ks and have business ventures. You can't control every single minute of every single day of these kids like you do in college. Correct.
I'm sure he's aware of that. He's a very savvy guy. He's very aware. I just hope that he's going to surround himself with a bunch of NFL coaching.
I heard he's bringing in Charlie Strong as DC.
So interesting. Okay.
Which is, I heard that. It's a rumor.
His old pal.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's won everywhere he's gone. So, it's also a different thing when you move to the NFL. We've seen Harbaugh. You know, we've seen different coaches where they do that. Or even, oh my gosh, Pete Carroll when he came and then went back. And then, yeah. So, like, it's timing and it's knowing what to do and how to handle grown men, not college boys.
Yeah, well, but Pete always he handled the college kids like they were grown men from the jump. That's why the transition went well so much because he's treating these guys the same way he treated those kids at USC because they were basically a pro program to begin with.
Yeah, that's all. That was amazing. But it's going to be interesting. So Saleh,
do you like him by the way?
Saleh?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. I want us to keep him so bad. So he went to the Jets for a second interview. They flew him out there.
Mm-hmm. He went right from there to Philly, right?
There's no way that they're going to let him leave, and he's going to be the Jets. Nobody wants to be the dang Jets coach. So I think he was probably asking for too much, which is fair enough. But now he's doing a second interview with the Chargers. So that'll be
Chargers job to me would be.
I think he's going to take that. You have Herbert, and then you have your other Bosa. How hilarious. That's awesome. Dude, he's taking that job. And we're going to get Deshaun Watson. I'm telling you this.
I know you said it, and I made fun of it, and then you showed me an article, and I still made fun of it, and you're saying it now, and I'm still making fun of it. But, I mean, stranger things have happened. It absolutely could happen. I believe that there will be more suitors with more firepower to offer. Doesn't mean that Deshaun gives a damn about any of that. He's got a no trade clause.
Correct.
So I understand that.
Yes, that's where it's
he's not going to go to Detroit.
He's not going to go to Washington.
I think Miami is still a high probability.
Yeah, they don't like Tua.
They can give up Tua and the 3rd and maybe the 26th that they have and package that for Deshaun Watson, and Miami's instantly in the running with Buffalo to win that division.
I just don't see them going to the AFC, and I see that we have where we could give up some picks. We actually don't even have to keep Garoppolo. We can actually cut him and not owe him any money this year, which is good. But we can also use him as a trade option.
But if everybody knows you can cut him.
Deshaun Watson can't, with his trade clause, he gets to pick. He's not going to pick some.
Miami went 10-5, and they have a great defense and some budding stars on offense.
Would you rather? Okay, great pick.
Let me ask you, would I rather go to Miami,
yes,
live on South Beach, pay, I don't know, no state tax, or go to Santa Clarita, live an hour away from the stadium.
Santa Clara, you.
Oh, sorry, whatever. Sorry, San Luis Obispo, wherever it is.
Yes.
Fires,
It's gonna
fall,
be
all the stuff going on.
Oh my gosh.
And the amount of
play
money
with one of the greatest teams in history, or go to the one team that all they're known for is because they went 17-0 one time, and they haven't done anything since. You're telling me you would go to the Dolphins over the Niners?
I'm gonna go live in South Beach and make that money on a team that's got a chance in the AFC, just as much as you guys would have a chance in the NFC. You are jaded because you're jaded because it's your team.
No, I'm not.
You 100% are jaded because it's your team.
The only thing.
Why would I want to live in Santa Clara?
You don't have to live. Nobody lives in Santa Clara. They don't live in Santa Clara. That's
okay.
You
again,
have the entire Bay Area.
Sure. So I'm going to drive an hour to practice every day.
No.
Well, you're Zoom calling it in anyways. Playing in that
you got your side apartment. You know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on, man. But like
the one that Steve McNair got.
Yeah, don't do that.
Got.
Yeah, but for real, like I think both teams are looking good. I truly think the Niners have a better defense if we're healthy.
Oh yeah, you guys are stacked.
Our run
100%
game,
you're stacked.
So if we're healthy and we implement Deshaun Watson,
it would be electric, and I'd be very happy for you.
Dolphins.
I'd be very happy for you.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I'll stop going off my 49ers because I have nothing else to talk about them, but besides hopefully we get Deshaun Watson.
All right. So you think next week it's going to be Green Bay playing Tampa Bay and Kansas City playing Buffalo?
Yep.
There you go. I like it. That was my original 4.
It's exciting to think about every single one of these games.
I can't wait to sit down and watch them.
It'll be fun.
I can't wait. Sunday was a great day. Got to smoke a brisket for the first time.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me about this.
Bro,
okay, so
it turned out so awesome. It was like 12 hours on the grill, on the smoker, on the Traeger.
So what time do you guys actually start?
I put it on at 8:45 in the morning. We ate about 7:30, so 11 hours.
Okay.
Awesome. Cut up half of it. Everybody ate, loved it. My brother left after the game. Decided to turn back around and come back and get some brisket to take home. He's like, "Can I do that?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, bro, no problem." So he goes inside, and he's like, "Where's the brisket?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe Teresa put it away because she went to bed." And then he's like, "Was that stain on the carpet always there?"
Oh my God! Did you?
And so my little dog Luna, and I say little, my French Mastiff. She's 95 pounds, but she's built like a car battery.
Yeah,
she got up on the counter, took the other half of that brisket,
oh my God,
and ate damn near the whole thing.
That's
when we found her, she had just like a little nub left, like this.
Oh my God!
And so, needless to say, it was it went over with everybody and the canine.
Well, the whole family got fed.
Yeah, everybody. She loved it. She loved it.
That happened to us at Thanksgiving. Our dog, our boxer Cap, we left to go over to my mom's to go play bags or cornhole.
Right.
And we left just the middle chunk in the center of all the bones, just on our center island. Oh, man.
Gone.
Yo, yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, I could understand. She was smelling it for 12 hours. She was like, "I can't take it anymore.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
You've teased me enough.
Yeah.
Give me the meat.
And
Give me the
gone.
meat."
So, yeah.
So, yeah.
Get it.
Yeah, we were out here. So,
get it.
Hilarious enough. My first brisket
was
awesome and memorable. We'll never forget it. Next time I'll make it not so... it was quite spicy. It had really good Texas rub.
We gotta. Yeah,
it was smoky, and it was smoky.
Dude,
it was good stuff.
I'll take a good brisket any day.
It was good stuff.
All right, man. Well, let's see how this week's going to be. Everybody stay safe. There's a whole lot that could happen in the next week. Well, we got the inauguration next week.
Yeah.
So stay safe. Be smart. Don't be stupid.
And do yourselves a favor. Just turn off the news and binge Netflix, Peacock, HBO Max,
or Zoom your family, or
Prime
call your
Video,
family and just like bullshit with them. Don't, man, just relax.
Stay off the Facebooks, stay off the Twitters,
the interwebs,
Snaptagrams, the Insta tweets, all of it.
All of it.
All of it.
We're getting so old.
Except for YouTube, maybe. If you're gonna watch us, that's fine then.
And,
other than that,
or Instagram, if you just watch us, that's fine. Because we'll show you the whole studio. You'll like it.
All right, dude.
Good luck, man.
Dude,
I wish you the best.
Bro, I cannot
You're still
wait.
in it, so I wish you the best.
It's unbelievable.
I don't think
feels
it's
like a dream.
But
can't wait.
Okay.
Next week we'll talk about it.
One love.
Later.